Sorry about that, guys. I just realized that I wasn't being heard at all for like all of the video because I was muted for some reason. I think I muted myself maybe during when I was playing Fortnite with my little sister earlier. Not totally sure, but yeah. So sorry about that. Um, like I was saying, I actually got an S680 in game, and then we got that truck right there because it's beautiful. I forgot I still had those bales to pick up. And I think I still have another field of bales to pick up. Or not of bales, but like does Trevor not have a tarp? I actually in real life this morning I actually if you check out my dad's Facebook page, um so we had somebody bale our hay yesterday in real life, and what happened was that was a terrible place for me to put my semi, but whatever. I'll just move my pickup. But yeah, so we had someone bail, and it's on a hilly field, so one of the bales actually rolled into the pond at my grandparents' place, and so I had to go in there and put a strap over it. And one second, let me go unplug my Alexa because it's driving me nuts. But anyways, um, so forget what I was saying. Um, yeah, so I had to put a strap around the bale, and then um, we pulled it out with the skid loader. And yeah, it's already getting filthy. If it backs through the crop, I'm gonna crash out. Oh boy. That's like the first time I've ever seen an AI worker do that, like literally ever. AI workers are never smart enough to do that for absolutely no reason at all. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I did end up getting a Case IH Boxcar Magnum 8950 in-game, not in real life, because I'm a deer man. What in the world are you doing? Why'd you stop? Stop it. Alright, there we go. But, so now we are still ending. We're almost done with this field. And then we have one more field to run. And then we're done with beans. And then we have two smaller fields of corn. And I've got a 12 row, 30-inch folding Gearinghoff North Star 1230F, I think. I think that's what it's called. Wait, let me check. Let me fact check this because I'm not totally sure. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh. 1230 FB. I don't know what the FB part stands for, but yeah. Gearinghoff North Star 1230 FB. I'm actually, wait, is that, I didn't check and see if that was a mod. Yeah, it is a mod. They added Gearinghoff North Star into this, and when I saw the trailer for Farming Simulator, is that a Gearinghoff cornhead? I was like, surely it's not. They don't have Gearinghoff cornheads in Farming Simulator. And I was like, and then it showed Gearinghoff on the side. I was like, I've been wanting a Gearinghoff cornhead in the game for ages. And of course, it wasn't a normal header. It was an 18 row 20-inch header. And I don't think I've ever met anyone who runs an 18 row 20-inch corn. I don't even know anyone who runs 20-inch corn. Everyone around my area all runs 30-inch. don't know why people run between these, but I don't really care. Beans in there. These beans are gonna make payday. And well, I'm going to this. Very nice. And I'm just gonna put the truck in another boat right there. There we go. It's still in the oh, I was about to say, how is it not already almost done? For some reason, I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is just losing. What? I don't know how to put my steering wheel down, but it's annoying me because I know it can go down because I've used this tractor before and I accidentally put it down. I just don't know. If you shut that car after you are, please be on. You weirdo. Who shuts a combine the second they're done? That's all that was in it. Was just over 1,000 liters. All right, let's check out how it yielded. Okay, we had a little section with some green. Not much, but it's good enough, I guess. And then I think is there still more? Usually AI workers harvest it themselves. But anyways, I think after this I might switch gears and run some corn. I'm not totally sure. I like those header cards because, I mean, it's not realistic at all, but, I mean, realistic enough for me, it automatically moves the header to where it's locked on the header card, which locking it on the header card is realistic because, I mean, unless you have a self-made, in which it's not, that's not self-made. About getting a 16 mil after I upgraded combines because this is actually the same corn head I ran with my 2588. It's just painted different colors. I had it painted Case IH red, like this Case IH colors. Alright, where is this cornfield? It is field 32. So I think. Let me make sure that's the crop. Bro, create job. I don't want to create a job. Crop types corn. Because I bought the field. I actually didn't run any corn with this corn. I only ran oats and wheat with that combine. So it sucked. Well, it didn't. What? The ladder caught on the tree. Maybe it was. But yeah, so I didn't really like it, so goodbye Case IH, hello John Deere, and bought myself a. Oh, that's my other one. I'm actually gonna get them further away from the farm first. Is there more bales? Did I not get all the bales out of that thing? I thought I did. Man, there's a bunch to do. I thought I got all the bales. There's like Six bales, probably some more. Oh my, it's Mr. Posted, Mr. USPS. That'd be awesome if it had USPS on the side. And then there's literally UPS truck. Probably portal or something. Okay, and hold my yeah, I'll go too. Sorry, whoever's, I don't know what crop that is, but yeah. Ooh. Holy, that thing is giving transit Ford Transit thing. We actually have been losing. We sold it because we got a 2024 Hyundai Palisade. If Hyundai is watching, which I doubt they are, but if you are, you should totally sponsor my videos. Did I say Nissan? I don't know if I said Nissan, but if I did, I meant Hyundai. Eventually, what I'm thinking, I might. I'm not totally sure where the BGA is. Did I? I think I actually ended up. Yeah, I think when I spawned in or something, this was the first thing I did was I just sold it everything on this and then sold the land. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. I don't know where's the bakery? Or not the bakery, the what's it called? No, what's this? Sawmill? Cooper, what is that? Is that the warehouse? I didn't even know that was a thing on here. Alright, spinnery, I don't want that. Farmer's market, I don't want that. Small farmer's kiosk, I don't really plan on using that much. Not that. Where? What's this? Manure heap? Sell. 12,000 bucks? Nice. I didn't even know I had a manure heap. What's this? Oil mill? I don't want that. Is this the grain mill? No, that's the dairy. Where's the green mill? Another dairy. I don't want that. Um, Grain barge terminal 2. Where is the grain mill? Holy. Rope maker. I don't want to make ropes, dog. Sawmill. Noah. I don't even know who that is. Cement factory. Uh, Dredging boat? What is a dredging boat? I've never heard dredging in my life. Grain elevator museum. Huh? What? What is that? I've never even heard of that. Where what is this? There's a paper factory? Green Barge Terminal 1. Why would I do that when it's right there and I can literally just go across the bridge? Is there not a grain mill? Yo, if there's not a grain mill, what is this? There we go. Okay. So I might eventually start managing or like renting the grain mill or something. And then start like doing like grain crops and the occasional like other thing, and then after a while just not just like start like once it like really starts piling up like the flour, start making bread at the what's it called, the bakery. And yeah, that's my eventual plans. No cop, no stop. There's no cops in this game. That's why everyone does that. Or most people. I don't know if people still do it a lot, but people really used to do it. Where is Comrade? Right there. Okay. How full is it? I don't see it in the top of the hopper yet, so I think we're good. Another thing I did in real life this morning, I hauled bales with a bale trailer, like a nine, like it literally is made for hauling bales. Okay, I'm gonna need to get, where is it? Like 80, like 60% full or something like that. Okay. Oh, I just shut it off on accident. Okay, well, oh geez, I meant to put these beans in there with the other beans, but oh well, I can just dump it into the bins. Man, that steering wheel up is really gonna make me crash out. What do we got for tractors? Because that steering wheel up is actually making me triggered. I might genuinely cheat and use government subsidy to get a new tractor because that thing is driving me nuts. Um, I don't really want a 9RX. I don't want an 8RX. 8R series. Oh, it's an 8R mod. It goes from 8345 to 8400. Huh? Why? There is an 8360 and an 8370R. And I think there's an 8385 or something like that, maybe. What do we got down here? Chat, should I get a 9R? I might. I might. Plus, this thing has more horsepower than that. So, see, how much horsepower? 9620? Yeah, okay. So, how much can I sell this New Holland for? Mm, New Holland, wherever it is, there it is. 175K is terrible. I might genuinely go all deer. I might sell that boxcar Magnum and just have one tractor. But then I'll have to get a deer planter because that Kinsey planter is tiny. I might go to one tractor and just get that 9. Now, the question on my mind, if I do get that 9R eventually, should I go for a 90, like, what size should I go with? And if I do, whoops, and if I do get that 9, should I get a 9R like singles? I mean, I don't really know that, but, or should I get one with row crop duals, or big duals, or LSWs, which are just big floater tires? And yeah, that's probably where I will end the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.